What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Unreasonable Life Goal Setting Monthly Workshop. I'm so excited to get started today. I'm so excited to help you walk through setting some intentions for the month. And in my experience, the people who are doing this on a regular basis, they absolutely are seeing results in their business, even if they're just showing up on these monthly calls. So definitely want to make sure that we're gathering here and setting some intentions together. Um, yeah, so let's get started. Like what we want to do, right? This is a smaller part of a bigger goal setting, right? Last month we did the unreasonable year where we are setting intentions for the year. This is only month two, or actually month one, because we're starting here in February. This is month one of the 12 weeks, right? So we begin taking action on what we want to achieve over the next year. Um, So what does that look like? First, that looks like setting a target for your year, right? That could be $100,000 a year. That could be 60,000 more dollars than you made last year. That could be opening up another location. It's whatever thing you want to go after, whatever meaningful goal you want to create for the year. And then we're going to break that down into 12-week increments, right? So if you set your target on, let's say, $120,000 this year, we then want to break that down. And it's like, what do we want to go after in the next 12 weeks that would make meaningful progress on that goal, right? So if you want $120,000, we divide that by four. Your 3 month target is $30,000, right? Then we want to divide that by three. So you need to get $10,000 this month, right? Another coaching client of mine, I think the goal wasn't necessarily a top line number, but it was growing to the point to where he finally will hit $11,000 a month, right? So our 3 month goal, because he's at about zero revenue, maybe $1,000 a month right now. Our 3 month goal is to hit 5,500, and we'd like to see incremental progress there. So our 1 month goal for February might be 2,500, right? Can we realistically hit 2,500 in February? And then maybe we're able to hit 3,500 or 4,000 in March because we're building off that momentum. Does that make sense? Perfect. All right, so we're going after $10,000, right? Basically what you want to write down, and Emery, for you that are here, what actions do I want to take over the next 4 weeks that would give me the most progress on hitting my target? Emery, if you want to jump on and just tell me, what is your 1 month target?
Yeah, so mine's 12,000 for the month.
12,000 for the month. Is that in personal revenue or is that in total business revenue with your, because you have a new hire?
Total business revenue.
Okay. What kind of a stretch is that for you at the moment?
So I just did the numbers for January yesterday. And I think personally it was, I'm driving, so I'm going off the top of my head. I think it was 11,200.
Okay.
So it's about an $800 stretch, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm trying to get this new person up and going. So I
Yeah.
want to get some revenue through him.
Okay. So that would be meaningful progress for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that we have a target to go after, what do we think the number one, like if I were only able to do one thing this month, whether that's daily, weekly, or even just one time, what do I think would have the most meaningful progress towards that goal?
It's going to be getting my new hire clients booked.
Okay. So we need to get new clients in the door, new clients. And we need those new clients to equal $800 in revenue.
Yes. So I can tell
Okay.
you what I did last week if you want.
Well, let's just say,
What
real
I
quick,
did
let's stay
this
here.
week.
How many
Yeah.
new clients do you need to hit 800?
So it's $85 a session. So off the top of my head, what is
I
that?
got it.
12?
I'll do the math.
Okay.
So 800 divided by 85, we need 9.5 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Over the next 30 days, do you think it's realistic that you get 9.5 hours on the books? Do you think that is too low? Do you think that is too high?
I think that's a good number.
Okay. So that's the goal, right? And one of the things I want to stress in these goal setting sessions is that target is the outcome that we want. And I stress this every single time. We don't control outcomes, right? We control actions and efforts, right? So that's the target we want to go after. 800 in revenue, 9.5 hours of massage on the books for however many clients that is, whether that's hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. We need 9.5 hours to hit that target. So what is the action that I'm going to commit to over the next 30 days? Well, again, whether that's a daily action, a weekly action, a 3 times a week action, every other week, once a month. What's the number one thing I'm going to do that would get me to that target?
So I think it's just like it comes down to like promotion and marketing.
Yep. I want to get a little bit more specific.
Yeah. So what I did like so far, like because he started last week, so he was in the newsletter last week, and he's scheduled to be in I think 3 of the 4 newsletters for February. There's only one where he's not in there, and it's because I'm just promoting Valentine's Day gift cards.
Hmm.
And then I posted him to social media, to my social media. I added him to my ClassPass because my business is on ClassPass, so he is a provider under my business there now. I started doing Yelp ads to get more new leads that way, and then I changed the pop-up on my website to announce his promotion at $85 for an hour. So that was last week. So this week it's going to be more Instagram promotion. I also started telling all of the clients who come in to see me about him.
Okay, so let's stick with the Instagram promotion.
Yeah.
What does that look like? Are you going to shoot video for him and post it?
Yeah. I'll shoot video for him. I'm gonna do like a little interview with him as well of like so people can kind of get to see him talking and get like a little sense of his personality and what he's like. Because I think massage videos are good and I think still photos are good, but I think there's some like connection
Personality.
happens when there's
Right.
conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So based off what you're saying, what I would suggest being like the target, because and being specific, is to set a video shoot date
Yeah, it's gonna be
and
tomorrow.
shoot the video content.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do it tomorrow.
Okay.
He's
So
already
video
scheduled to
shoot.
come in. He doesn't have any clients on the books. We're shooting content.
Most of the other stuff we mentioned besides the newsletter is kind of set it and forget it, like the class
Yeah.
pass, the pop up on your website. So I'm glad we got all that stuff done. Um, so we definitely want to have a video shoot. We want to edit that video and post that video.
Yeah.
How many videos this month do you think you want to post to try to reach this goal?
So I want to say like 4 to 6, only because I'm not super consistent with doing content right now. So that's already going to be a stretch for me, but I know I need to get him out there. So
Okay. Do you think that 4 to 6 videos this month will be enough to hit 9.5 clients?
no,
All right. So
I don't.
is that a good target?
No, I probably need to do more. I probably need to do like 8 to 10, right? Let's be real.
I mean, I would probably say like at a minimum, like 3 a week, which would be around 12 for the month. And my actual thought is way more, but I'm trying not to stress you out. So,
Too late, bro. Too late.
the good thing is, in my opinion, content is easier when you're doing it for somebody else, right? So uh, there's less that you have to like work through mentally about like people judging you or whatever. It's just like, dude, let me shoot this content for this dude.
It's not
Let me make.
even like the
You're breaking up.
yeah, sorry, I'm not in a good spot service
I can hear you
wise.
now
Can you
though.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I took it off camera. Yeah, I hear you. It's like easier when it's for someone else. And I think the recording is not so bad. It's like making the time to edit it and post it. But I just have to do it.
Okay. So one way, if you want, like, okay, there's intentional content, right, where you're editing it and you want it to look a certain way, and then there's content that you can do if you have CapCut on your phone,
Oh
where
yeah.
you just put the clips in there. You can move them around a little bit if they're not the exact clip that you want, and then it'll edit and make the video for you. It's really fast, and then you
Yeah.
can write the caption and the stuff that you're going to write on Instagram. Um, so that's
All right.
one way just to get content out faster, versus like sitting there. I still recommend that you do a few videos where you are very intentional with the look that you want. But these templates are so
Yeah.
easy. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use
Okay.
one real quick.
Yeah, I've done them before.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, these templates are very easy to just get some content out there. Okay, so let's say, what do you want to do? You want to stick to 4 to 6, or you want to move to 9 to 12?
You guys put me in 9 to 12.
So do you like if you only hit 8, are you gonna like beat yourself up?
No, because that's 8 more than I did all January for myself.
Yeah, because again, we're after progress here, right? Just like
Yeah.
when we were working together and you were
Yeah.
doing, we had a goal of you doing the newsletter. We're moving from not doing these things to doing these things. There's gonna be inconsistency along the way, and that's okay. I just want to see progress, right? And then we're not gonna beat
Yeah.
ourselves up because we
With,
didn't do something.
yeah. Side note on the newsletter, like I've been super consistent with that. I just want to say that's
Yeah,
proud of myself for that. So
sound like you've been crushing it, yeah. And
yeah,
and there was a lot of resistance to that in the beginning, and
yeah, there
then
was.
it was like a switch flipped. That's the right.
You know what? I think it's like seeing that people read it and having like once in a while my clients will come in and they'll comment on something I wrote in the newsletter. And
Hmm.
every time, it doesn't happen all the time, but like maybe once a month, someone will say something. And that like external validation, I'm like, oh, people do read it. All right, cool.
Yeah, there's that, or like people. Some if I don't send one for a few weeks, people are like, "Where's your news? I haven't seen a newsletter from you." I'm
Yeah,
like, well, you have people, and I see like I get like a 30 to 50% open rate for my
yeah,
massage business. So I'm like, I know people are reading them, but it's love it when people comment back like, "This was great, thank you," or like, and I think that's how you know you're actually adding value in your newsletter, not just constantly asking for things.
yeah. I actually don't probably ask enough, I feel like in mine. Like I just have like one like book, if you want to schedule a session, click here. There's not a lot of like CTAs in it.
Yeah, I would recommend at least one CTA a month. Like if you're
Okay.
doing weekly, make one
Yeah.
of those some sort of sale promotion or something that you're going to be actually asking for. Have three value add where you're not asking for much or the ask is very subtle.
Yeah. Okay.
Like even for February, I was going to run some package like value add, and I'm like, I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to tell people to buy gift cards, because I'm just busy right now and I don't want to offer any specials.
Yeah, I'm doing the exact same thing. I kind of decided like for me as a practitioner, I'm only going to do the October package promotion and then Black Friday, and that's it. Like I don't, I'm just busy. I don't like doing a ton of promotions for myself. And then as I add new therapists, there will be promotions for people to see them. So,
Yeah. I had a thought recently though about this because what I see now, like what I see now is Disney is running mad promotions, right? Um, and this is one scenario where my thought is actually like they must be hurting,
yeah,
right? And it's
yeah,
because they never run promotions, and then all of a sudden they're running so many. And
yeah.
so I definitely like the like scheduled. Um, but it did get me thinking, like, do I want to run just something, whether it's a gift card push, or a package value add or an add-on, like, hey, if you book a 90-minute on Tuesday at 8, like you get a free, what's that wand? I always forget the name of that tool that you use.
The shockwave, the shockwave.
The shockwave, you know, stuff like that. That way, when we do run a special, maybe we are desperate. It doesn't feel that way. I don't know. That's a thought that I'm playing with. I'm
Yeah,
not fully worked through it yet.
yeah.
Okay. So video shoot, you think to get the 800, and I'm gonna be
Mhm.
honest, in my opinion, this seems like a
Yeah.
very attainable goal for you with the
All
action
right.
that you've already taken.
So I agree with you. I think it's attainable, but like he doesn't have anyone booked for this week
Yeah.
coming up. And to be honest, he only has 2 appointments booked for the month so far.
Yeah. So what we need to
And
focus on is how do we get clients in now?
right.
So the video
So,
shoot can help.
yeah. And also, like, I have to work with him a little bit on his mindset because he's like, I'm already at a disadvantage because I'm a guy. I'm already at a disadvantage because I'm hypermobile. So I just have to work with him. Like, I think he's good enough. I think he can get booked. He just needs like he can't think like he's at a disadvantage and me be trying to push to get him new clients. Like we have to be on the same in alignment on that. Like he has to feel like he has as much of an advantage as I do, and
There's plenty of people who don't mind getting massaged by men.
I agree.
Plenty. And it is a mindset, like, because that mindset will stop. It'll either cause him to act a certain way that repels people, or it'll
Hmm.
cause him not to take action because he's like, what's the point anyways?
Right.
Nobody wants to come see me because I'm a dude.
Yeah.
And if that's the lens that we're moving into marketing, or we're doing in-person things in a chair, I don't know. I never think about that. And there are people who are like, no, I don't get massaged by men. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
It just doesn't bother me. I'm like, the faster I can get that information out of you, the faster I can move on to somebody who doesn't care.
Yeah. I
I'm like,
agree.
thank you
I
so
agree.
much for making sure I don't waste time on trying to
Yeah.
market to you. Is
Yeah.
just kind of how I look at it. It's like, dude, perfect. Bye. Have a good day.
Yeah. Exactly.
My favorite thing to do is to turn people who are nervous about getting massaged by men, and then making them at least comfortable with me. That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing. Okay, so we got the newsletter. We got ClassPass going. Get your pop up on your website going. We're going to do a video shoot and try to post 9 to 12 videos over the next 4 weeks.
Hmm.
What's something else that we could do that would, because we need clients today. We need clients now. What could we do today, this week, that would lead to somebody booking now?
I mean, I can do like on Instagram, like more stories and stuff about him, like saying his availability and the openings that he has for this week. Something else I did, I changed on my booking to where people can book, like they can see and book for like now. Like instead, it used to be that they couldn't book within like 12 or 18 hours before the time, just
Hmm.
because mentally I needed to know like what my schedule was going to look like. But he and I talked about it, and I was like, they're going to be able to book like right now. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, so you might be here at 6 o'clock, and someone can come in and like can book for online for like six
Right.
fifteen. And he's like, yeah,
Are
that's
you
fine.
are you requiring him to be there?
So I am. Um, we're gonna see how it goes.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So look, in my opinion, obviously you're already so you have an $85 price for him. That's not his regular rate, right? That's his apprentice rate.
Yeah,
All right. So let's make sure we're marketing that. What is his regular rate?
I think it's gonna be 109.
So we're going to be marketing his price is 109, but you can book now for 85,
Okay.
right? Book
Yeah.
this week to get this special. Book this
Okay.
month to get this special. Um, in my emails, I'm definitely doing that.
Okay.
Book in February to lock in the apprentice rate for the next 3 months,
Okay. Yeah.
right? And let's try to get his because if we can just that one email might book several appointments. It always did for me.
Okay.
But even if you marketed him at $85 as his regular rate, it wouldn't be as effective as if you marketed him at 109 and then made it 85.
Okay.
People love feeling like they're getting a deal,
Yeah.
right? And then that way they also know this isn't a forever rate,
Yeah.
right? This is not
Okay.
the regular rate. So I don't know if you are doing that already. Let's make sure we are making that differentiator. That
Okay.
differentiator.
Yeah.
Because what kind of savings is that? $25?
Yeah, it's $25 and it's $45 less than my rate. So it's like a big
Okay.
deal.
My
Um,
next
cool.
suggestion would be that when we do get somebody in, that we are offering some sort of incentive for referrals, right?
Okay.
Maybe they come in February, book your session for $85 in February, and get a free 30-minute gift card to give to a friend,
Okay. All right.
something like that, or go back to the deal that you used to do, which was the what $20 off or $30 off referral cards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we want to make sure that
Okay.
we're maximizing the referral, like asking for referrals, getting
Yeah.
reviews, things like that, or getting feedback at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Yeah, I have like 2 minutes just so you know before I have to jump off. So,
okay. Anything else you want to commit to over the next 4 weeks?
um, no, I just got to get this guy booked. So,
Okay. So I think just a few tweaks in the email. Let's actually
okay.
ask, let's show them the difference between what his normal rate will be in 3 months while he's in your apprenticeship program. It's okay. Like I'm training him. I need you guys to book with him. I need the feedback so that we can help him improve so that I can make sure that he is where he needs to be to continue in my program. Right. The video shoot, edit those videos, post 9 to 12, posting stories in your promotion, posting promotions in your stories,
Okay.
and then making sure we are incentivizing referrals or doing something on the back end once people actually come in to get them to invite their friends in. And you can
Okay.
work on coming up with that later. But it's really that simple. It's like I want to make anything that we go after. We're putting actions, right? So
Mhm.
the I don't necessarily care that we hit this target. I care that we are taking the actions this month because next month when we do this call again, we can measure what we did. This is what we did. It was effective or it wasn't effective. I hit my goal or I didn't hit my goal. Where could I have where do I need to change or tweak things? And then let's go after it again. Or change maybe we hit the goal and we change it for the next month and we go after something different or we do more of what we're already doing, right? So thank you so much for jumping on. I hope you have a great day.
Yeah, thank you.
Call me
I
later about your
appreciate it.
FST session when you're done.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye. You too.
So guys, it's really that simple, right? What do I want to go after this month? What's the target? That's the goal. We don't control the outcomes, right? We don't control the outcomes. And then what are the 3 to 5 actions that I'm going to take that have the biggest impact, right? Because I can take a lot of actions that don't have big impact on what I'm going after. I can take a lot of actions that aren't really moving the needle. I want to think of actions that are moving the needle towards what I want. What do I think will actually work now, today, this week, right? Because there's certain things we want to do for long-term branding, especially if you're trying to go from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You're trying to grow revenue, which is probably going to be your number one target. We need money now, right? We want to be doing actions that lead to money long term. For sure we want to do branding, for sure. Like her posting the 12 videos is going to be certain branding, but we want to make sure that we have some sort of call to action to act now, right? We need money today, right? So for my coaching business, I'm doing a lot of branding content that leads to money later, right? It's investing. That's investment type content where I'm not doing a ton of call to actions. I'm just adding value. That's lead to money later stuff, right? You guys want to be doing stuff that leads to money now. So we need some sort of call to action, right? Act now. Buy today, buy this week, buy this month, and get X, right? So when we do that, people, they're incentivized to move to action now, right? I don't want them thinking about it forever. I don't, because it takes, if you're doing just value add content and you're not doing some sort of act now incentive, it takes a long time for people to finally make that decision. It's like, it's got to be way more, but it used to be about 22 to 25 marketing materials, marketing touches to get somebody to actually make a decision to come see you, right? I'm looking at this calendar right now, this little electronic wall calendar that I want. It's like $600. They're offering me 10% off. That is not enough to get me to move to action now. I don't care about 10%. You're talking about me saving $60 on $600. Get out of here. I don't care. Right? That doesn't move me to action. If they gave me $200 off right now, if they did that, I'd buy that calendar today. I would move around my priorities with money and I would buy that calendar today. Right? So they're not worried about it. They're selling many calendars, so they're not going to do that because they don't need the money now. They're like, we're fine, right? So we'll offer 10%. That's basically like offering no special, right? But if they did need money now and they offered me, what would that be, like 35% off? I'd buy that calendar today, 100%. But since there's no incentive for me to act and I want it, and I would buy it at full price. I'm just not buying it now. There's other things on my list of things that I need to pay for, and that is not the priority at the moment, right? I got a vacation I need to pay for, but if they did a 35% off, I'm buying that calendar today. That's just what it is, right? So we want to, while we're growing our business, while we need the money, we need people to act sooner. I don't want to have to do 50 marketing videos to get you to do something, right? This is why with the coaching, I make plenty of money with my massage business and my rental suites business that I don't need to do a bunch of call to actions all the time for people to do something now today with my coaching business, right? And so I'm willing to not run specials. I'm willing to only do value add content and have these call to actions and stuff like that that aren't big incentives because I have waiting power. When you don't have waiting power, we need people to act now. Okay. So, what are the actions, the 3 to 5 actions we're going to take to move towards that goal? What are the 3 to 5 actions you can commit to every day, every week that would actually have impact? If you're a massage therapist, chair massage is one of those things. Getting your hands on people is one of those things that you could do every week. Find some sort of chair massage event. a networking event, a gym to go to, a grocery store to be in, right? Figure out who your target market is and where they are, right? If your target is prenatal clients, then you might want to find some uh, midwife place that'll let you come in and do free chair massages, or maybe an OBGYN office that'll let you do free chair massage in the waiting room or something like that, right? Get creative and get your hands on people, sample people, right? And then offer them some sort of incentive to book now. I did a chair massage event a couple of weeks ago. I booked one person at this event, right? That person came in on Friday and then bought a $680 package. So this is very much worth my time if I can get people to book now. I don't mind. I gave her $30 off to book now. And then that led to $680, which is only $10 away from my normal package rate. So really, her real savings was only $10. She saved $10 because my regular package rate is $690. She got it for $680. She saved $10. Right? So what do we in a couple of weeks we're going to talk about creating a funnel. We're going to talk about, I think it's next week. We're going to talk about getting people in the door now. Right? Having some sort of lead magnet. What are we going to do? Creating a lead magnet. So we're going to talk about that next week. Right? So I like what she said. Post 9 to 12 videos. As long as the call to actions are there, there's a possibility that just that could get her, 7 clients who are going to do 90 minutes, right? So just that one action alone is possible. But to get to there, we need to do the video shoot. So video shoot is number 1. Edit the video and post 9 to 12 videos this month. It's number 2. Post on your stories with the promotion is number 3. What else did I tell her? I don't remember what I said to her. Okay. And then go after it. And then in the group, post what you're going to commit to this week and let's go after it. And every week, hold each other accountable for what we're committed to doing this week, right? I'll post mine in the group because I got to think about it. I'm planning a little bit today after this call. All right, guys, thank you so much for jumping, for watching the video. I hope this helps. Remember, we're not after outcomes are out of our control. The actions and efforts we take every day are in our control. So what are the 3 to 5 actions and efforts you're going to take to reach that goal? And if we don't reach it, we can look at the next month. What do we need to adjust? Do we need to increase our activity of the same things? Are the tactics not okay? Did they yield no results? Are there little tweaks that we need to make inside the tactics? I need you to know everything works. Everything works, right? Emails work, chair massages work, posting content works, Facebook ads works, Google works. All of it works. There's a lot of times just these little tweaks that need to be made inside of the overarching tactic that you are doing that would yield much different results than what you're getting now. So sometimes it's changing or tweaking something. It could be as simple as a headline, right? Or the title of your post. It could be putting wording on the screen as a hook in your video, right? There's all these little tweaks that could happen, right? It could be adding in a call to action at the end after the chair massage, offering them some sort of book now incentive that could take you from booking nobody to booking 5 clients today, right? So pay attention to this. This is why we set the actions. We take massive action on those, and then the next month we will revisit in March, beginning of the month. We'll have another call. Let's talk about what you did, and then we move on to going after it in March. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. Can't wait to see you inside.